President Muhammadu Buhari last week issued an executive order giving stronger and sharper teeth to the enforcement of protocols to contain the spread of the coronavirus disease. In early 2020, when the virus entered Nigeria, many in the country dismissed it as mere sound and fury. It was treated as the gossip of those attention-seeking regular travelers to London, United States, and other exotic European cities. The talk was, who has this their disease killed? This, of course, was until the Chief of Staff to the President, Abba Kyari, became a casualty. As the nation was jolted into accepting that an unseen but deadly enemy was right in the homestead, the skeptics dismissed the reality as simply the burden of the elite. After all, how many people outside the big men have died from it? As the second wave of coronavirus sweeps across the world, the statistics at home have become admittedly worrisome. From some tens, 20s, and a few hundreds in the first wave, the Nigerian Center for Disease Control, NCDC, reported last Thursday that over 134,690 Nigerians have contracted the virus. Of this number, 1,231 have died. It is understandable, therefore, why the Nigerian authorities want to enforce the executive order signed by the president with all strictness.
The president gave us the order. We told the people in the market, we have been coming here. Say, Biko, we beg you. People cannot be out of business. Times are hard. Obey this simple law. Put on this your face mask. Get small water where somebody can wash his hand. If you cannot buy the expensive soap, this local one they used to buy 1,000 naira 4 liter. You put it in small bottle water. Put nail at the mouth and be washing your hand. We beg them, Biko. We have been coming here. We beg people. Yesterday we come, all the drums, no water. Nobody want to lock people out of business. Last year was not good for them. Nobody want to lock them. This year again, we beg them. We beg, they never agree.
However, the management of COVID-19 virus still faces a number of challenges. Among them is that communicating the reality and risk of the virus in the rural communities and suburban settlements is either absent or very weak. In consequence, deceptive narratives that deny the presence of the pandemic still persists.
The belief that it is not true is a major challenge we are having. And I think that idea is coming because of the mistrust between the government and those they are leading. But the erroneous impression is being corrected on a daily basis.
Even where the information has been made available, stories that encourage the citizen to suspect remedial or protective actions emanate from the highest level of the political leadership. Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello is on record to have told the people in the state that the vaccine developed to protect people against the infection and break the spread of the virus is in fact laced with a deadly disease designed to wipe out the Nigerian population.
If there is a disease or an affliction that is killing people and they say there's a vaccine, I do not want to believe that the federal government will go and procure vaccines to kill our Nigerians. Because if Nigerians die, who are the Nigerians that they will lead? Government is going to procure these vaccines and it will be as usual. This is not the first time we are talking about vaccines in Nigeria. You recall that even the polio vaccines, the DTP for children, from date of birth to about a year, we go for such vaccines. So it's not new.
There is yet another weak joint in the anti-coronavirus chain. In Abuja alone, for instance, the transportation sector is estimated to move over 500,000 people on a daily basis. In other words, if the COVID-19 protocols are implemented with levity or in the breach, 500,000 Nigerians in Abuja alone are put at risk of contracting the virus every day. Besides posing a huge economic challenge, it can be said to be an existential threat. But the greater challenge is that the Abuja transportation system pays very little heed to the COVID-19 protocols.
The issue of loading us inside a vehicle is not something that we can control. Because now, for instance, now from here to Pape is it used to be 150 before. Now it's 200 now, and they are still carrying 4 at the back. Before they increased it to 200, they were carrying three people at the back. But now they are carrying 4. Because if you don't enter, they will still carry another people. And there's no way you can. The only option we have is either you trek home or you take a cab. And but the best we can do is to protect ourselves by putting on a face mask and practice personal hygiene.
People are trying, but the problem is not from the people, it's from the drivers. Some of them like money too much. Maybe they are paying 100 naira to AYA. They will tell you you should pay 100 naira, or if you want to sit alone, you should pay 200. And maybe I don't have the money, so I don't have a choice.
And this is Maraba, the Nasarawa State slum, said to be the world's fastest growing unplanned settlement. How safe are Nigerians here when social distancing and in fact the reality of COVID-19 in Nigeria are only a story told by an idiot?